Hi, I'm Lisa Johnson. And like many of us, I am struggling to keep my nervous system regulated while I meet the news of the day and the moment in time where the most vulnerable among us are being attacked relentlessly. And it's hard to know exactly what to do. So we all do our best, right? Well, I am a longtime meditator and student in the field of collective trauma resolution. And so I've decided what I do best is context and meditation. And so I'd like to invite you to an open public practice that's going to be happening twice a day from October 23rd to November 3rd. It's entirely free. It's on Zoom. You have to subscribe to my Substack to get the Zoom link. And that's because I have put Zoom links out publicly before and bad things happen. So for all of our privacy and safety, that's the way this happens. But let me describe the practice to you. For example, when we begin on Thursday, the 23rd, the big topic of conversation is going to be alignment to nature itself, to the generative force that has created every living thing that we've experienced on this earth and so many that we haven't. And while the human decimation of nature is true, the persistent effusiveness of nature is also true. And so we're going to be looking at that and feeling how that supports us literally, physically, every breath we take. And then there'll be a guided meditation that's oriented to that context. I'll be recording that at that point, and I'll be the only person on screen. At that point, I'll turn off the recording and I'll turn off the spotlight, and we'll have a conversation for about 15 minutes about how to apply this in our regular lives where we're struggling or whatnot. We have the opportunity to maybe go into small groups if we want to go longer sometime, but we're not going to worry about that right now. This is really about nervous system regulation, because when we want to participate in creating the world we want to live in, a world that cares for and works for all of us, that civic activism is at the point of a triangle. And this practice I'm offering, called Living and Breathing in Trump's America, is about building our foundation to be able to build to that point of the triangle from a resourced, strong, and connected way. So we're working on our individual nervous systems and micro practices of care in our daily lives, whether it's throwing the ball for your dog. I'm talking micro practices that intentionally done because we're building a muscle. And as we experience our own nervous system regulation and relational connection, that's the foundation that we can build our civic action from. Civic action is not my very best skill. This stuff is. And so I invite you to the practice. It will be at 7:30 in the morning on Pacific time, 10:30 Eastern. And then again at 5:30 in the evening Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern. And I'm delighted to offer it. I'm also brokenhearted to offer it. But it's something I can do, and it's something I can invite you to. And it's helpful for me. And I hope that it's helpful for you. There's no obligation to come. There's no obligation to come with any frequency. It's just here if you need it. And I'm sorry if you need it, but I'm also here if you need it. And so with this anchored in nature, anchored, anchored in our shared humanity, and anchored in our devotion to caring and needing that not to drain us. I hope to see you there. Thanks. And you can feel free to email me or reach out through Substack if there are any questions or concerns that you have. Hope to see you there.